Alright, so I'm making this video because someone asked how to skip like the or if there were any skips anyways for current patch of Soggy Cave, because over the time they have patched out some of the skips. There used to be this one where you could just kind of click here and you just go through, and now you can't do that anymore. Then it became about like the ambushes. You would skip like these rooms. They patched that out too, but I found new ones for the current patch. They are a little bit, well actually, they're quite a bit tougher than the old ones, and you're gonna need a feather for a few of them. But, you can still skip them. And if you get it down pretty well, it's not much longer than the old way of doing it. So it's still worth it, I think. I'm gonna start off with this one first. So, this one, you wanna walk yourself into the wall here, which I'm on default, so these guys aren't going to hurt me. But you want to walk yourself up into the wall here, so make sure you're up against the wall. And then you want to make sure that your character is angled towards this corner here. Now, if you're on, computer, it's easy to angle your character, like, this way. But if you're on, like, keyboard, or not keyboard, if you're on controller, like, if you're using a controller, it might be a little bit harder to angle yourself. But usually, I just kind of ground myself and angle myself towards the pillar, like, right there. And I use the feather. Once I use the feather, you kind of clip onto the fence here, or, the little fence on the bridge. You clip onto it, and then you can just walk onto the bridge and come over here and do the puzzle. And they didn't patch, like, the trigger or anything. They didn't put it, like, behind ambushes. You can still activate the trigger for the door to go down here, and it still goes down. Now there's this one. This one was a little bit tricky, but I did figure it out. This one is probably the hardest one that you'll have to do, but I pretty much line myself up here. There's like 2 blocks here, so you want to go back to like the second one kinda, and then line yourself up here, so then you land on the very corner of this block. I'm not sure if okay, I'm gonna hit this one first try. Just like that. That's pretty much all you do. You land on the back corner of this block from there. And then, yeah, use the feather to get up onto this block. Which, the second jump, I've hit it every time so far, so it shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. I don't really remember a fast way of doing this puzzle. But yeah, I'm gonna just pause and go into the next 2. Okay, so now for this one, this is the small puzzle on the right side. This one, you can roll from here, but the thing is, without 50% roll speed, you're not gonna grab this block. And so you need to have, like, faster roll, on armor, which, Ocelot armor works. But you can't grab this block here, because there's an invisible barrier, which you can hit right here for some reason. It just, like, respawns you. So you have to angle a little bit to the left, and you can't make it with, like, just any normal armor. So if you have the extra roll, you can make it to this one. Like that. So that's how you skip this one. I have the other one, so I'm just going to run on over to that one. This one also requires a 50% roll, and it also kind of, you need to understand where you're standing at, too. Pretty much, you'll come around down the corner here, and you'll stand on the corner of this block. Just walk in the corner, and then kind of just angle yourself, like, to where you'll roll this way, but you won't roll into the corner of this block here. So you just want to angle yourself like that, and then roll, and you should land on the back corner of that grass block. I kind of messed it up, though. You can do it. This one's actually not too hard. This one's actually been known by me for a long time. It's just, it wasn't really exactly needed until now, I guess. I just hit this. This one's gonna take a second, but I just to show off that it actually does work. I'm gonna make sure to try and hit it. I don't know. This one's a little bit tough because it's like you have to be in the exact spot. It's like I just keep barely grabbing it. I just did this one though, so I know it works. There we go. See? That one's kind of tough. I guess that one's the toughest one. But that is how you do all 4 of them. That's all I have to really say about that. And you can just, you know, run through the rest of the level normally. And get your loot. Should, you know, with the ambushes out of the way, if you get them down, it should only take about a minute to get the obsidian chest. You just gotta learn it and get it down. You could do this in about a minute each time.